Hello, teachers. Many of our students attend seminary throughout the semester, but they don't quite fulfill the necessary requirements to receive credit. You play a big role in helping students to receive credit by helping them know what makeup work they need to do and by giving them encouragement and guidance as they go along. In this video, I will review the requirements for receiving credit, give a detailed overview of the Seminary Makeup Work document, and show how to understand and update the record in WISE. Here's a quick review of the requirements to receive credit. 1. Students need to attend seminary at least 75% of the class sessions held. 2. They need to complete the required reading, the selected passages, for each term or semester. And number 3, they need to participate in a collaborative doctrinal mastery learning assessment experience each semester. It is a good practice to talk with students before the end of the term about doing the necessary makeup work so they can complete all of their requirements for that term during that term. Students can go back and do makeup work for past terms, but it is easier for them to do the work as they go along. So how do you know if a student needs to do makeup work, and if so, how much they need to do? All of this information can be found in WISE. But first, let's look at the Seminary Makeup Work document. So here on the front page of the Seminary Makeup Work, we see where it says the student name, the date, the absences, and the days to make up to get to 75%. So the date, where it says information accurate up to this date, you put that date down there because you don't want students to think that this is all the makeup work they need to do, especially if you're doing this in the middle of a semester or even close to the end. They may have more absences the very next week, and so they may need to do more makeup work as time goes on. But this is just a record that is accurate up to the point that you're filling this out with them. Now, to get the information for the absences and the days to make up to get to 75%, we're going to take a look at WISE. Once you sign into WISE, you can glance down through your class and look for this particular icon that has the little head and shoulders and the arrow next to it. And this shows that this student has to make up at least one absence to be at that 75% mark. Let's take a look at one particular student and see what that looks like. When you open their profile, you can see their attendance, the percentage. Then right here in the middle, it says 11 absences and 4 days to make up. If you remember, we need that information on the makeup work document. We're going to go back to that makeup work document to put this information. So now we have the information we need to do the student name, today's date, the absences was 11, and the days to make up to get to 75% was 4. So we'll fill that out. And then we can, at this point, talk with the student about their different options for doing makeup work. It would be a really good idea to talk about the policy that's listed up here at the top of the document, and to just remember that makeup work is to bless and not to punish the student, and that you as the teacher have the opportunity to work with the student and to tailor their experience to their needs and their situation. And if there's something in particular that they are needing, maybe they're preparing to go on a mission, maybe their makeup work can be specific to helping them to prepare for their mission. If they want to help strengthen their family, they might be focusing on helping their family to do Come Follow Me. They might encourage their family to go to the temple together. So you have the opportunity here to design this makeup work experience so that it's a blessing to the student. Then at this point, the student takes the document and they are going to fill out their makeup work. You can get it started with them and ask them a few questions. Hey, when did you go to the temple most recently? Or did you give a talk in church? Have you taught a lesson in your young women's class? So you can help them to start filling out this document, but let them take it and be responsible for meeting those requirements and filling it out and taking initiative with earning the credit for their seminary class. Also, on the back, we have this selected scripture passages all mapped out by chapter. So you can circle the current term so the student knows exactly which chapters they need to read, and then they can just check those off using those check boxes. And this helps them to give you an accounting also that they finished their reading for the semester. Once the student returns this document and it has all their makeup work filled out, let me show you how to go into WISE and update their record. Once you're back in WISE, you want to select this down arrow and choose Made Up Absence. And then at this point, you can go back and click on a day that's marked absent, and it will be then marked as a made-up day. This particular student turned in 4, so I would select 4 of those days, and then I would come up to select Save. And now those days are shown as made-up days, and you can see that I have 0 next to the days to make up. Just a few final points. If you would like some assistance working with your students to do their makeup work, please reach out to your stake seminary supervisor or coordinator. You are amazing teachers. We appreciate all you do and hope that this tool will be something that can help you support your students as they complete their requirements to receive credit.